Everybody wants a coffee? Yes. Just say, oh, coffee. Oh, coffee. Okay. Here we go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to KJ Mac Reviews. I'm your host, Kelly McLean, and this is my little friend, Audrey 2, aka Tui. And today we're going to talk about the movie Little Shop of Horrors. So Little Shop of Horrors is this movie that came out in 1961, and it is like a black and white old school horror film, which is about a guy named Seymour who owns a flower shop like where I'm at right now, but has this strange and unusual plant that does not like plant food. You guessed it, a man-eating plant. Now you're probably thinking, man-eating plant? What are you talking about? Well, it has nothing to do with cannibalism. The whole term about cannibalism is the consumption of your own kind, but we'll do another movie about that sort of thing later on. But let's just say that this certain plant craved human blood, so that's why it was called a man-eating plant. Well, this movie came out in 1961. It starred Jerry Lee Lewis as the role of Seymour, who is this nerdy guy who wants to impress his girlfriend named Audrey by this strange and unusual plant, but then things got out of hand. It got all like bigger and crazy and everything. But later on in the 80s, Frank Oz, you might recognize him from Star Wars and the Jim Henson Company, who is Jim Henson's partner, work partner. And he decided to create a musical of it called Little Shop of Horrors, which was starred Rick Moranis, which was an off-Broadway show, so starred Rick Moranis, Steve Martin, Ellen Greene, and also see little cameos of John Candy and also Bill Murray. Now I got a little bit of some fun facts about this musical and also this movie Little Shop of Horrors. So we'll start with the first, the black and white movie. Did you know that the movie of Little Shop of Horrors took about 2 days to make the movie? It's like, here you have the set. Here, this is your budget for this movie. Make a movie out of it. And it took them about 2 days to make it, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a movie. And did you know that it was also the movie of the first feature actor you might know who will later become an Academy Award winner, Mr. Jack Nicholson. So yeah, Little Shop of Horrors was his very first movie he ever did. Who knew he was in it? So it was really interesting to see him young before you see him in like movies like The Shining, Anger Management, and Batman with Michael Keaton. Now let me talk to you more about the fun facts about the musical version of Little Shop of Horrors. Did you know that Frank Oz had to work a double shift? So the movie came out in 1986, which is the same time as when Jim Henson was making the movie Labyrinth. So Frank Oz had to work a double shift. So one day he had to work Little Shop of Horrors, and then another day he had to work with Labyrinth with Jim Henson. So he was kind of busy with doing these kinds of movies. Also, did you know that the people who composed the music of Little Shop of Horrors is actually Disney legends Alan MEKIN and Howard Ashman? Who knew that these guys first started their musical journey of Little Shop of Horrors, which will later on lead them to the first Disney movie they ever did, which is The Little Mermaid in 1989. So they were kind of busy also, but who knew that they wrote the music for the movie Little Shop of Horrors? And also, did you know that Little Shop of Horrors was on Broadway for a while, but it was known as a thing called an off-Broadway show. So it wasn't actually usually the lineup for Broadway, but it was an off-Broadway show until its popularity in the 90s. Then it became more popular today. Also, did you know, usually around this time, a lot of fans watch the movie Little Shop of Horrors during the Halloween season, but also during a time when we have our solar eclipse. Because in the movie and musical, it talks about the total eclipse of the sun. And in our lifetime, we've had a few solar eclipses, which is an eclipse that happens when it eclipses around the sun. So usually people around this time of solar eclipses, they watch the movie Little Shop of Horrors. So there's like some cool fun facts about this musical Little Shop of Horrors. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this amazing, if you guys want to watch the movie Little Shop of Horrors, feel free to watch the musical version or the regular version, and just enjoy it. It's quirky, it's a bit dark, but it's funny, but it's also an interesting story. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to KJ Mac Reviews. And I'll see you guys next time when we do Beetlejuice and Beetlejuice coming up soon. So thank you guys for watching. Say bye to me. Bye.